Hello students, today we will do a summary of the same lesson, lesson number 7, weather, climate and the adaptations. So already I had explained part by part, so just as a summary of this lesson today we will do. So first we will talk about weather, then climate, then the adaptations. Daily report of the weather information is given on the television and radio is in the newspapers. So the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather of that place. So you had seen last 2 days it is so heavy and rain and cloudy sky in Surat. So previous 2-3 days before it was sunny day. So there is weather is changing daily. So the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at that place. Yesterday and today you can see it is so heavily raining as well as wind also there, and very less sunlight also getting. Now, the weather is a complex phenomenon. It is not easy to predict. So it is a very complex phenomenon. It has a number of factors, so it is very difficult to predict it. So the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at that place. Now, what are the factors related to the weather? Temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed. Now, the weather reports are prepared by the meteorological department of the government. Who is in charge of preparing the weather chart? The meteorological department of the government. Now, the maximum temperature of the day occurs generally in the afternoon, while the minimum temperature occurs in the early morning. This also I had already explained very clearly. Noon time, the sun is vertical just above our head, so maximum temperature is falling on the earth. And during the morning and evening, it is far away. It will be more slanting sunlight is falling on that particular places. So the temperature is minimum. The times of sunrise and sunset also change during the year. So some particular places, especially polar region, you had already studied. There will be 6 months, so no sunrise is there, and 6 months there will be no sunset. So the times of sunrise and sunset also change during the winter. During the summer season, the daytime is more and sunset is so late. And very early morning sunrise will occur. And just reverse in the winter season, very fast. That means daytime is less and the sunset will be very fast it occurs, and sunrise it will be very late. All the changes in the weather are driven by the sun. So all these changes are related to sun. There are special thermometer called maximum and minimum thermometer for measuring maximum and minimum temperature of the day. Two types of thermometers are there. Maximum thermometer is using for maximum temperature, and minimum thermometer is using for minimum temperature. The average weather pattern taken over a long time, say 25 years, is called the climate of that particular place. So what is the climate? The average weather pattern taken over a long time, approximately 25 years, is called the climate of the place. Example, we can say climate of Kerala is hot and humid, whereas it is in Jammu and Kashmir moderately hot and humid. Climate of Rajasthan is hot and dry. The northeastern India, where there is heavy rainfall, the climate is humid. So these are examples. Already very detailed you had studied with the chart also. So we can say in short, climate of Kerala, it is hot and humid, whereas Jammu and Kashmir, moderately hot and humid. Climate of Rajasthan is hot and dry. Northeastern India, where there is a heavy rainfall, the climate is humid. Now, you will just revise about adaptations. Adaptation means organisms develop special features and habits to help them survive in the conditions in which they live is called adaptation. So, which place they are living, they are developing some special features and habits which help them to survive that particular conditions in which they live. That uh, characteristics are called the adaptations. Example, we can say polar regions are covered with snow and it is very cold and for the most part of the year. The polar bears have white fur which protects them from predators. They have two thick layer of fur and a layer of fat under the skin which protect them against extreme cold. Penguins also possess such adaptations. So these all you with a figure you had studied. The tropical and polar regions are the two regions of the earth which have severe climatic conditions. Animals are adapted to the conditions in which they live. Example, the polar regions are very cold throughout the year. The sun does not set for 6 months in a year, and in the other 6 months it does not rise. Animals in the polar region are adapted to extremely cold climate by having some special characteristics such as white fur, strong sense of smell, a layer of fat under the skin, a wide and large paws for swimming and walking, etc. Now, you can see the migration is another means to escape the harsh cold climate because the hospitable climatic conditions, huge populations of plants and animals are found in the tropical rainforest. So some particular place, a number of animals and other organisms live according to the climatic conditions. So because of the hospitable climatic conditions, huge populations of plants and animals are found in tropical rainforest. Enough sunrise is getting, moderate rainfall is also there, humidity is also there, a large variety of trees and plants are growing. So number of animals are also seen in these places. Now, animals in the tropical rainforest are adapted such that they eat different kinds of food to overcome the competition for food and shelter. So the number of animals and other organisms are more. So there will be a competition for food and shelter. So animals in the tropical rainforest are adapted such that they eat different kinds of food to overcome the competitions for food and shelter. Some adaptations of animals living in the tropical rainforest include living on the trees, development of strong tails, long and large beaks, bright colors, sharp patterns, loud voice, diet of fruits, sensitive hearing, sharp eyesight, thick skin, ability to camouflage in order to protect themselves from predators, etc. These all various adaptations in various animals in the tropical regions you had already detailed studied. So this is just a summary. Rainforests are the characteristics of tropical region due to the hot and humid climate. The climatic conditions in tropical rainforest are highly suitable for supporting wide varieties of plants and animals. Tropical rainforests are found in the Western Ghats and Assam in India. Since the number of animals are large, there is intense competition for food and shelter in tropical rainforest. A red-eyed frog, toucan bird, lion-tailed macaque, elephant, etc. are adapted to the conditions of rainforest. Many tropical animals have a sensitive hearing, sharp eyesight, thick skin, and a skin color which helps them to camouflage by blending with the surroundings. Along with that, I am completing the lesson and the summary of the lesson also. Coming days, you will get the notes of this lesson. Along with that, you can see the worksheet of the previous chapters. That is, your coming exam is there. The date will announce very soon. So we are going to send lesson number wise, the lesson number 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, one day we will send the worksheet. So when you will get the worksheet, you have to solve the answers. We will send only the question as a revision work. So find out the answers, read the textbook carefully and find out the answers and write in your notebook. Fold the one page and then you can do the write their revision worksheet and answers you have to write. At the same time, listen the video also properly and read the lesson carefully because the paper is coming from the board. So it is general paper. So you have to thoroughly read the textbook. Textbook based questions are more coming. So do it properly and coming days you will get the worksheet. So revision also you have to do. So along with that I am completing my lesson. We will meet again.